Running the experiment on Rockwool Cubes versus hydroponic. And the winner, we have roots on the hydro first. I'm gonna go ahead and start to pot them up. We got roots. Clones are ready to pot up. It was very successful. So the recap, if you guys watched the last video, we put everything down and hydroponics. So put the cutting in here and put them in the cones. And we popped them in here, and there was an air bubbler to keep that water going. We rooted all of those. They're all here. So if you, let's pull the tray. Every single one was successful. Oh, the roots are growing out the bottom already. But you can see, as soon as they started to develop a few roots, you know, I could just lift the lid and check on them. Put them right into soil so they could root out. And these are ready today for solo cups at least. They're all female because we took cuttings off of a mother. But hydroponic was for sure a lot faster. But the Rockwool Cubes were right behind. These, if you didn't see the last video, were sitting on the tray and we pH balance the water and kind of spray them each and every day. And they were a few days behind, probably 3 days behind. But look at these things, roots growing out everywhere. So once I saw the roots on the tray, I set them on the soil until I could shoot this little video for you guys. But all those are gonna go right into a solo cup. My past experience was take this off as much as you can. I got a blood blister. And I don't like how this holds water around the plant as it grows through the rest of the cycle. But that is the update. Clones were super easy. 6 made it out of here. 6 made it with the Rockwool Cubes. I think going forward, I'll just use the cloner because these are more natural and I don't have to deal with the extra moisture that these are gonna hold as these plants set. But I'm gonna go ahead and pot up all 12 and we're just gonna grow out all these females. These were all Bruce Banner from the plants that we've been working with, and we just wanted to take some cuts and see what was the difference between the two. All right, here it is, the clones. We have started to pot these up, holes in the bottom. I did the first 5, these are all Rockwool, and I actually buried the Rockwool Cubes. I'm gonna go ahead and top them and put them back into veg to make sure that they begin their veg cycle. Here are the others that were put down. Again, these were done in hydro, right? And put them right into soil. So it's time to take them out and pop them into cups. So I use solo cups. You guys have seen these in my other videos. And I drilled 2 holes in the bottom and pre-wet some soil, fill them up, pot them up. So let's take care of them. If you guys do have the ability to plant directly into your bags, this is the step where I would go ahead and put them directly into the bags. Every time you transplant, it sets them back. Like they have to readjust to the container. So in production, I would go straight from clones right into like 5 gallon or whatever size you're gonna go ahead and flower in, because your veg cycle, you can spend more time rooting before you go into flower. But for me, space is limited. I need a lot more time in between and I'm always ahead of myself. So that's why I go from the clone into the solo cup, go ahead and veg them out for, you know, a week or 2 here. There we go. All of them potted up, and I miscounted. I thought I had 12, but we have 11. I think it was the Rockwool ones. I only did 5. Anyway, gonna top them, figure out the next experiment to run here. I don't think I have room to do all of these unless I do a faster cycle to veg shorter. But thanks for watching. Hope it helped everyone identify clone solutions, and whether you use Rockwool, Hydro, they're pretty easy. They're pretty successful. Just keep that pH at 6 and put them in.